Yeah, man. Hope a very nice day to you. It's another beautiful Sunday actually, wherever you are watching from Kamakawa. Welcome to the birthday show in the 254. I'm talking about my make. What's your make? Hebu ngoja na by the way, ushaijiuliza why leadership, why my youth wanafaa kutake over kwa leadership? Say no more. Leo being another Sunday, tukona the one and only incoming governor representing University of Nairobi main campus Kamakawa. Ako in the building na in a few unaenda kusikia why my youth wanafaa kutake over kwa leadership. Na pia kuna vitu mob zimekuwa zikitokea hapo hivyo UON nini. I hope anaweza kuwa na breakdown pia, but meanwhile kama da tuko live from the Emory Hotel hapa hivi Kileleshwa Kandara Road. By the way, unafaa kupay a visit, then you'll definitely know what we are offering. Tuko na like rooms, meetings, conferences and so far. Tuko na restaurant, tuko na lounge. Pay us a visit, then you definitely know what we are talking about. So right about now, before I introduce the one and only guest wa leo, let's take a very quick break, then we'll be right back. Yeah man, welcome back. So in case ndo unatujoin, there is my make sure na tuna come live hapa hivi kwa YouTube, pia Facebook, each and every Sato na Sunday 5:30 all the way to 6 p.m. Kama ka by the way, jana ka ulicheki show, we had the one and only Madina. It was an amazing interview. Ka hujaicheki, make sure unafika hapo uicheki pia. So right about now, the one and only incoming governor Nairobi, University of Nairobi. Hey, aje bro.
Salama sana.
Uko fiti?
Uko salama.
Nyinyi watu wakubwa ugota kweli ama inakuaje?
Tunagota tu.
Mnagota? Hakuna any other option.
Hakuna.
Anyways bro, uko na so many titles.
Yes.
Ni hadi siwezi memorize zote. So like what's the whole point ya kukuwa na hizi titles zote? Zimekubenefit aje wewe kama wewe?
Okay, mtu kama mimi with all those titles, naweza sema ni God.
Okay.
Kila kitu tunasema ni God. Na every title I have lazima ikuwa na impact to the society.
Okay.
Number one, society lazima ikuwe na trust with that position.
Okay.
Society inaona hiyo potential kwako. And that's why wenyewe wamekuchagua wakasema, Kepo, you can do this.
Sure.
To represent hapa.
Sure.
Acha tukupe hii title. After ushapewa hii title, and then wanakuongeza ingine. Zote tunashukuru Mungu.
Sure. Yeah. So maybe for kwa wale wase wana watch for the first time, maybe unaweza mention all your titles so that wanaweza relate na conversation.
Okay. Number one, I'm the chairman of the Students League, Youth League, Mumias East Constituency. Number two, I'm the Secretary General of Kakamega County University Students Association.
Okay.
Number three, I'm the Chairman of Economic Students Association, University of Nairobi.
Now if you know, you know. Alafu hiyo youth league ya how ilikuwaje mpaka they said sasa wewe ndo utakuwa chair?
No, because number one, unaona wakisema you have to be the chair.
Okay.
Unaona? There is competition. How well do you show your progress? As the you in you. Obvious competition, mtakuja wengi. Then you compete. Wote mnaenda ballot. Winner, whoever plays smart, whoever campaigns the best.
Do you think una stand out, unaweza convince wase wa kuvotia na sio mtu mwingine?
My policy stand.
Which is your policy?
Number one, I believe in democracy.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in diplomacy. If we have to do something, I'll have to consult. I'll have to research about it.
Okay.
Si tunafanya tu kitu because you believe you are right or you believe you are a leader. Lazima consult, lazima research as a person.
Okay.
And then you consult people, those who are above you. You consult all the stakeholders. Unaleta pamoja all the brains, and then you make a decision.
Okay.
And that's why all in all people get to choose me.
Indeed, I agree with you. I think that brings us to another point of leadership and so forth. So far, so many things zimekuwa ziki happen Nairobi of University of Nairobi.
Yes.
Maybe mtu akikwambia you describe your VC in one word. How?
I'll describe my VC as a fraudster.
Break that down.
A fraudster means someone who does not consult.
Okay.
You see? If you have to make a decision about something, you bring all the stakeholders.
Okay.
Making a decision.
Yeah.
That is why I'm describing him as a fraudster.
Okay. So like first things first. Yes. Ukasema you will no longer be just a normal student mwenye unaenda shule, una take classes, unarudi. You have to be in leadership. What's that which motivates you?
To me leadership is my passion. Representing others.
When did you realize like unaweza lead him, say?
At a very young age. At a very young age.
Anyways, even ndo kuko so venye unasikia the one and only sijui niseme incoming governor Nairobi, University of Nairobi, ako in the building. Kama be part of a conversation to hit up hapa hivi kwenye comment section, tuambie unafikiriaje kuhusu issue ya University of Nairobi and so forth, na swali yote pia uko nao kwa incoming governor. Make sure una comment hapo hivyo kwa comment section, then atakuwa na kureply just in a few. But bro, how sure are you utaenda ku make it as a governor UN?
No, because there is no other option. I just have to.
You're the only option.
I'm the only option remaining.
Okay.
No, if an option is best, then it's the only option.
Yeah. All right. So nimecheki mastudo wa UN sana like ile kitu wanadu. Okay, I checked the previous interview with the VC on Citizen TV.
Yes.
Then niliona pia one of the feedback ilikuwa one student from UN alitumaka video akasema, yes, sahi hata sio 48 hours tumekupea, it's around 45 hours, you know, like kama VC haiwezi change mind ama something, then strike inaenda kuhappen, una get?
Yes.
But for me, okay, I don't know, what do you think? Is there no any other way to solve dispute apart from strike or something?
Number one, there is no strike. Students went to the streets. They consulted before that. Here meeting tunasema you want us to employ diplomacy. They tried.
Okay.
And normally huwa tunasema if diplomacy fails, dictatorship must apply. But I can't really term that dictatorship.
Okay.
That is the way of students solving issues. Because diplomacy failed, we talk to him, he never listened to us, so we have to go to the street. The whole country must know. Yeah.
And indeed they knew.
They knew that we are really being oppressed.
Okay. Anyways, hivyo ndo kuko. So kama dawa tuko live from the Emory Hotel. Make sure unatupea visit so that you get to check out our amazing offers. Kwanza fika pale IG. Being a weekend, leo ni Sunday, najua kuna mazuri huko, fika ucheki, then tutajua venye tutadu. So right about now, let's take a very quick commercial break. When we come back, tutakuwa tunaendelea na our conversation today. Let's do this. Welcome back. A very special shout out to NIBS College. Ama studio wote kwanza. Town campus well represented as well, main campus pale Ruiru. So right about now, bro, like tumekuwa tukiongea previously about vitu mob, lakini what's your own, na nimecheki leadership, it's what is in you, unaget. But sasa tukikama like for you as an individual, what's your definition of leadership?
My definition of leadership is how well do you represent others?
Okay.
How well do you enact your issues? Yeah.
So what do you think, leadership inafaa ikuje just from within ama it's something pia inafaa ikue from God according to you?
No, leadership comes from God. Hakuna kitu come from within. If there is no God, leadership.
Come on, so nataka kusema kila mtu mwenye ni leader, he or she must have given God a big chance.
Yeah.
In his life.
God has to trust you to give you that leadership position. God doesn't make chances.
Yeah,
he has to trust you.
How?
Because you are representing people of God.
Okay.
You know, as a leader, you represent a multitude. Like for me, I represent almost 10,000 students.
Sure.
Yeah. And for me to represent those 10,000 students, I must be entrusted by God by that noble position.
How is it evidence that indeed leadership comes from God?
Leadership comes from God. I can give you an example. There is this Prime Minister of Britain. It was a day to elections, and he said, nobody, not even God, can make me not to get presidency. The day before that is the night before the elections.
Okay.
Actually, everybody knew this guy was going to. Even the opponent knew this guy was going to. But the guy didn't make it the following day. He died the night before. So you cannot challenge God.
Oh.
You will never challenge God.
Okay.
That is the best example that really leadership comes from God.
All right. Okay. So I think kwa wale most of your audience ni my youth, jua ndo wase wako under wewe, yani wase una lead
Yes.
So maybe why do you think like leadership ya sahi my youth ndo wanafaa wa take over?
Yeah, I believe hiyo mchezo yenye youth wamepanga nayo wakisema ati we are the leaders of tomorrow. Today is our tomorrow. There is no other tomorrow. Let's grab all the opportunities we have. Youth hajitokeze avayo presidency. We'll support him. Mtu atoka avayo governor. There is nothing like saying ati for this position ati this age group peke yake ndo wako allowed to buy. There is nothing of the sort of such. Everybody should buy, especially the youth. It's our time. Let's grab the opportunities as they come. We have no tomorrow. This is our tomorrow and we have to get it.
Okay. But okay, I get you. So maybe mbona wao uja try basi maybe okay, let's leave alone the University of Nairobi. That's kind of internal.
Yes.
Why mbona uja try maybe something open tuseme to the country?
Something open like
okay, so like unaweza omba hata sijui wanasema aje kama Jagwa ni MP sijui wa wapi such like. Mbona uja come through since you have that confidence that indeed youths watakusupport or something?
No, but everybody, you just don't buy because there is right. You must plan yourself.
Okay.
You do it when the time is right. Yeah, 2027 is ballot. Yeah, I'll still be a youth.
Sure.
Yeah, 27 is ballot. I'm going to represent my people. What I'm I'll be their MP.
All right.
Yeah.
All the best, brother.
Thank you.
All right. So nadai kujua like what kind of mindset do you think a youth leader should have?
A youth leader, number one, a youth leader must be bright.
Okay.
Bright, we are not talking about bright in the sense of books. I'm talking about bright in the sense that you can articulate your ideas best.
Okay.
Yeah. You can reason in line with people. A youth leader must be able to listen. You just don't talk. A very good youth leader, you sit, listen, all the ideas, and then choose the best in all those ideas. Yeah. You don't make decisions on your own.
Okay. Among the characters that you've just mentioned, maybe is there any that you're lacking or uko na zote already?
No, I have them. Yeah.
It's evidence.
It's evident.
Okay. Anyways, so far tumekuwa tukibonga sana juu ya leadership and so forth. Nani una look up to as a leader by the way?
To me, the best leader that the world has ever had is Barack Obama.
Break that down.
Barack Obama is a leader who never lagged in chances.
Okay.
He's someone who really gives us hope. You listen to the way he speaks. It's evident that is a living hope. The other day I was listening to his talk, and he said, if you, as a youth, you ever think of taking a leadership position, but you don't have the gift of discipline, then you are not a leader. You are a rogue. As a youth leader, you must have the gift of discipline. And any leader or any person in life, you must have the gift of discipline. And you must believe in hope. That is why there is his powerful talk that talks about the power of hope. The power of hope moves mountains. The power of hope gives you what you want.
All right. A very special shout out to the one and only Barack Obama. Yes. Najua watch lakini sawa. Anyways, like what's your main role kama Secretary General Kakamega whatever?
Simply a Secretary General is the spokesperson of any organization or any institution.
Okay.
That is the work of a Secretary General.
All right. So like nitasema aje? Uko na evidence gani indeed una represent our say better? What kind of feedback are you receiving? Unajua kuna msee anaweza kuwa in leadership but behind the scenes kuna watu watakuwa wanamfight huyo jamaa inafaa atolewe asikuwe leader tena. Is that kind of leadership you are you?
No. Number one, I can say I've really tried my level best for that position because there is this thing that says youth normally mtu akienda any other university or a school outside of Kakamega County getting bursaries. But me, I've ensured anyone who applied for a bursary, Kakamega County bursary, that person got a bursary.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you're in an institution of higher learning, you'll get the bursary at the right time.
Through your facilitation?
Yeah, through my facilitation.
Okay. All right. So that is where it is. Wherever you are watching us from, Kamakatko live from the Emory Hotel. And right about now, we are live with the incoming governor at University of Nairobi hapa hivi. So be part of our conversation to hit hapo hivyo kwa comment section. Tuambie what do you think about youth and leadership, vitu kaa hizo. Then pia swali ya watu una feel kama anafaa kuwa na respond, muulizie, auliza hapo then atakuwa na peana feedback. So bro, before we wind up, nadai kujua like what's your greatest fear as a leader?
My greatest fear as a leader is not to do my role that I've been entrusted with. I have to do my role. That is my greatest fear.
Okay. So maybe some of the challenges that you may face, but then when ulisema realize you can lead at a very younger age, but sijui niseme professionally ukikuwa elected, umekuanga ukiface which kind of challenges?
Number one, as a leader you cannot please everyone. Yeah. If you want to please everybody, go sell ice cream. As a leader, don't live to impress people. Do your role as a leader. Do whatever you are entrusted to do.
Okay.
Of course, as a leader, you'll have the equal number of opposition and supporters. So you should never relent because so-and-so is not supporting you.
All right.
Basically, opposition is it's the biggest thing that leaders face. But opposition makes you strong.
Okay.
Opposition makes you stronger day in.
All right. So maybe, what do you think about Kenyan leadership currently?
I can say the Kenyan landscape of politics nowadays, it's so shifty. Yeah. It's hard. Things are becoming wayward. But we all have to make things right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're given a chance right now to be the president of the Republic of Kenya, what two things are you going to change?
Number one, I'll ensure as a president of the country, I will ensure it's purely education is free to everybody. It's not this thing that education is now becoming a luxury. Education should purely be free to everybody. There is a country like Nigeria. Nigeria has a population of 200 million.
Okay.
See? And everybody in that country, education from baby class up to the highest level of education, it's free of charge. That is what we want. That is the first thing I'll do.
All right.
And then number two, I'll check on the economic flow of the country.
Okay.
We have to be cautious of the economy.
Indeed.
Just don't inflate prices or deflate prices. That thing really affects our economy. And any country with an economy that is failing, that country is doomed. Take a good example about like Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, you go to a shop, you carry money in a bag, going to buy a very small thing, a minute thing like bread. So he has to be conscious about free education. He has to be conscious about the growth of the economy.
Okay. I think you've mentioned about education. Let education be the key role here, since you're a student, University of Nairobi, and also most of the people watching right now are the youths.
True.
How can you conclude about Kenyan education system?
Actually, the Kenyan education system is good, but we have a problem somewhere. We have a problem somewhere.
Personally, are you able to identify the problem?
Yes. Like currently, you cannot say like students will study online.
Okay.
Students studying online, that thing cannot make. It won't make.
Okay.
We are going to have very quack doctors. We're going to have very quack teachers. Let's assume this is a teacher who studies online. How sure are you this person is going to relent information? This person is relay information. Online. You're studying online, wherever you are, there is poor connectivity of network.
Indeed.
How sure are we that whatever information you're getting can be relayed to another person in a better form?
Okay.
True, it cannot be.
I also want to be sure, how do they carry out their practicals, whatever and whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, a very special shout out to you who is watching us since tuanze up to right now. Right now tunaenda kwa a very quick break yenye ina bring in segment ingine hapo inajiita Street Hangout with the one and only Ruth. Alienda hapo kwa mtaa kuuliza my youth about leadership, and this is what they had to say. Have a look, then we'll be right back to conclude this. Let's do this.
Hi guys, welcome to my Make Show. This is Street Hangout. I'm Washeke. We are here to interview people on youth and leadership. Kujeni tusikie opinions za my youth. Kenya wanafikiria tu about youth being leaders. Yeah. Sasa?
Poa sana.
Sasa nataka ujiintroduce.
Mimi naitwa Edo Dodanga. Mimi ni student Talanta Institute.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So Kenya tunataka kuuliza leo ni what's your take on kukua leaders in today's society?
I think it's very important kuona leaders in youth kwa country yetu juu ni understand. Unaona in our country unapata most of the time leaders most ni wazae. Na mzae ni mtu ashaje establish, ashapata career yake, asha accomplish Kenya nataka kwa life. Sasa hawezi understand kitu mimi as a youth na go through challenges na go through nikienda kutafuta kazi and stuff. So I think it's important to have someone who is the same age as me, mwenye ana understand the struggles I go through when I hustle, the economy, my situation, what my environment is like. Yeah, so yeah.
Na kuna msee anaweza kwa huko nje and then yeye anajambia youth hana experience kama huo mzee mwenye tunataka kutoa. What utaambia mtu kama huyo nini?
Hakuna mtu anaanzanga na experience. Hata before mtu akue before sasa tunaenda general elections next year. Hao watu wenye tutawachagua hawajai kuwa president. So si lazima mtu akue na experience. Bora tu mtu ana understand what the common youth wananchi ana go through. I think it's better to have someone mwenye ana understand what I go through than mtu mwenye ako na experience na ni pesa tu ataenda kukula. So yeah.
Na watu wenye wako huko nje tunaweza sema wanasema youth ni watu wenye tu wa kupiga sherehe or stuff like that. Hawatakuwa responsible people. Unaona it's correct?
No. Ukiangalia in this generation we have a huge percentage of the people that are making it ama millionaires. Ukiangalia sana ni watu young. Mtu amedecide yani I'll focus on my life and ni achieve Kenya nataka na maisha yangu. So unapata we have people who are driving wako 19 kwa industry changers, top 40 under 40 ni watu wako 20s. It's no longer like the old people it's just us young people when you decide let me focus with my life na ni achieve. So yeah, it's youth are, unaona youth ni mtu ako capable, mtu mwenye ako na energy haiko untapped. So he's someone who has energy, who's energetic, who's ready to work, and mtu mwenye ako passionate. So yeah, youth are people who can do it.
So what's your advice on mse mwenye ni youth na anataka this coming election avai kitu fulani, any position? What's your advice kwa huyo youth mwenye ako huko nje, yeye anajiambia watu hata ni choose sababu ever tunaambiwa youth ni watu wenye bado hawako experience. Utamadvise aje aingie into nini akuwe candidate?
Mimi namadvise tu go for it. If hiyo ni passion yake na ni kitu anataka kufanya na ana believe he has a voice to fight for the people of this country, mimi naweza mwambia tu go for it, because leadership, anyone can be a leader. Unaweza kuwa leader, mimi naweza kuwa leader. So if you have the passion, if you have the desire for it, just go for it, and you never know what can happen. So yeah.
So asante sana for talking to us and telling us about your take about nini.
Asante sana, nimeshukuru.
Sawa. Saseni?
Poa.
Asante, kama mjiintroduce mwanzo, mnaambia mnaitwa?
Naitwa Richie.
Naitwa Bigman.
Okay. So leo tuko kwa Street Hangout na tunataka kuuliza what's your take on youth and leadership in today's society?
Youth leadership. Mimi naona youth nafaa kuwa leaders juu ndio na relate na vitu zinaendelea saizi. Juu leaders wa kitambo au watu old wako as in, our relate na vitu zina happen juu nje tayari wako na cash nini. Sasa ni hard ku relate na sisi. Our suffer vile tuna suffer.
To me, mbona youth wanafaa kuwa leaders? It's the matter of vitu zina change, the changes that zina happen in our world. Because mapema, if you just look in the ways our leaders wa mapema wana to lead, in a way inaenda astray. But if you look like in our country, my MPs wenye wameanza kuchaguliwa youths, they are bringing more development kwa youths wenyewe, instead of kutumia hiyo pesa na their own raha zao peke yao. But our leaders wa mapema, unaona, they are doing nothing about it. So yeah.
Na ukisema hawa relate, what do you mean? Sababu mimi naona wanaishi in the same world, wanaishi Kenya tunaishi, so hawa relate in what terms?
As in vile tuko modern na vile tunafikiria. Njoo kama sasa ukianza biashara, perspective yako na ya watu old ni different. Sasa so ni better youths wako leaders juu ni easier ku relate now.
So does it mean our relate sababu wao ni wasiwa old ama?
Ni watu old.
Kwa hivyo pia sisi kama venye sisi ni youth, tukifika old pia si tunafaa kutolewa sababu tumekuwa old ama?
Lakini sa government ya Kenya ni weird juu mostly ni watu old pekee ndo na rule.
Okay.
As in, our engage youths na inafaa kwa at least kitu kama 50-50. Juu kama Kenya ni youths ndo wako wengi ukiangalia population. So youths wanafaa kupewa chance pia ya kutry out wasaidie kwa leadership.
So what if I ask, mnaona youth wakichaguliwa wengi kutakuwa na change?
Ina depend na society sasa juu. Kama watu wako corrupt, si ati ni youth ama ni watu old, ni kila mtu.
Yeah, so juu sasa kama mavijana tunasema tunataka youth waingie, ni change gani mnataka muone imemekiwa yenye hao wasewa older wa make?
Nitasema venye hiyo point umeuliza before, like is it sababu ni wazee? It's not because they are old. Yeah. Ni kwa sababu wanakataa the new changes. Unajua youth they are flexible, so yeah, wana move with changes. Lakini the older people, yes, unawaletea the change, they want to change, but they don't want to. If you get, because anaona back in their days kulikuwa kunaenda hivi, but in this modern life kunaenda hivi, lakini hawataki that change, that new change. That is ndio maana nasema youths wanafaa kuwa leaders.
Na ni change gani hii vijana wanataka sana yenye wanataka ifanywe na vijana?
Okay, things like the way the government is run right now, kuna new ways zinafaa kuraniwa. Let's say in projects, the old leaders, yes, wanaleta project, but they want it to be, nitasema like hawataki kutoa ile the amount yenye it's preferable, the new modern activities. Okay, let's say like engineering, kuna wase construction au leaders ukiwaambia hii building inafaa kuwa story, wanasema hapana, hapa tujenge block moja tu. You see, but with the new changes, the modern changes, kunafaa kuwe na structures modern, lakini wao bado they want the outdated things. Yeah, changes cars.
What about you? Ni changes gani hizi zenye unataka youth waekwe ndio kukue nayo?
I think tu ni kurelate relate na watu, as in sisi youth na watu older to relate sana, thinking style yetu iko different. Wanafikiria analog, sisi sasa yetu iko digital, so tunagongana hapo sasa.
And giving kupea the older people the information, it's a bit hard kwa sababu the moment unajaribu kumwambia certain concept, it's kind of far-fetched to them, but if a leader angekuwa ni yeye ako hapo, ataona hii kitu iko close home, because pia the age difference, you know, huwezi enda approach msee yako 55 na uko in your 20s, watakuwa like kuna hiyo fear of expression pia kabisa. But if a leader ni around 30s na uko 20, utapata kuna hiyo the age gap inakuwa ndogo, narrower, so kupeleka concept it's easier.
Alafu pia youth wa saizi, as in kuna vitu watu wazee wa kupitia wenye watu wasio wanapitia. Sasa ni rahisi youth wa saizi wakielektiwa, wanajua vitu zinaendelea saizi. Sasa ni easier to make it better for generation ya saizi.
Na apart from kitu kama politics, youth kukua leaders in like the corporate world, kuna wase wenye wanaweza kuwa wanasema bado hawana experience. What would you say about that?
It's all about technology. See, technology na change na time, so pia I feel like youth pia wanafaa kuemployiwa, as wanafaa kuwa leaders, ndo wa change vitu zi work differently na vitu za kitambo.
In corporates, tuseme in corporates venye tunasema youths, then the experience part, it's not always about the experience. At times, yes, it's about the experience, but not always about the experience. It's about venye mtu amegrow. You know, if you are mature enough to lead a corporate, you're just supposed to be given the chance. Then, that's all.
So mnasema youth anaweza kuwa manager wa a certain company, no matter hata kama ako 25, kitu kama hiyo, it's possible.
It's possible.
With guidance. Then tasema with guidance. You know, kuna ile leaders wanataka to take the seat without any guidance from other people, lakini youth with guidance anaweza lead a corporate vizuri sana.
I think kuna ways different za ku run a company. So ukipia mtu chance, anaweza come up na ways better hata kushinda the previous one. Sasa inaweza make things go better.
Sawa, asanteni sana kwa kuja na kukua kwa hangout yetu.
Thank you.
Welcome back. A very, very special shout out to the one and only Ruth Washeke. Ana represent pia my youth fulani hapo hivyo. Kama umecheki, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. So, kama ndo unatujoin pia, there is my make show na tunakam live from the Emory Hotel hapa hivi Kandara Road. So, unafaa pay a visit so that you get to check out our offers and so forth, you know. So, na pia kwa my make show, there is where we host successful leaders to come and talk about what they do on a daily basis to make a living. Above all, they get to inspire, transform the lives of the youths. So today, pia being a Sunday, we have the one and only incoming governor, University of Nairobi, ako in the building. By the way, hatukusema jina yako, si ndio? Yeah. Tumerely sana kwa titles. Haya, unaweza waambia jina.
My name is Washali Edwin Shikana.
Okay. Yeah. So una represent Kakamega County.
Kakamega County.
Uh-huh. Okay, what's so unique about Kakamega, by the way?
Kakamega County, number one, we must say that Our governor has really tried in terms of development, in terms of supporting education.
Okay.
Many schools have been built, institutions of higher learning, many polytechnics. We have a KMTC, especially my constituency. We have a KMTC, that is Shanda Kenya Medical Training College.
Okay.
And then we have a Wanga Technical Vocational Center. We must say that these guys have really tried. So in supporting education, they have really tried.
Okay.
Many roads have been built. There is a shout out to my governor, that is Mr. Oparanya. He has really done a good job.
Yeah.
And that is commendable.
That's what you call leadership.
That is now what we call leadership.
All right, a very special shout out to Honorable Oparanya mwenyewe, wherever you may be watching from. Anyways, so mi nimesikianga comrades power, comrades ama comrades wanakuanga kina nani kwa wale watu hawajui?
Comrade, basically a comrade is anybody in a university, anybody in a college, anybody in that polytechnic. That is a comrade.
So like that's a how can a recommended term to use?
It's a recommended term because anyone in a primary school, that one is a pupil. When you go to high school, you are now a student.
Okay.
When you join an institution of higher learning, you are a comrade. Yeah, it's a respective title.
All right. Anything so unique or anything you feel like people have no idea about at the University of Nairobi right now?
I can tell people, still the University of Nairobi, it's the only university still surviving in Kenya. Eastern Central Africa, it's the only university. Once you finish your degree in that other university, join University of Nairobi.
All right, okay. So make sure kama wewe ni youth unakaa bado unafikiria which university to join, asha kurekomendia hapa hivi. Lakini wase wengi wa avoid kuenda huko juu kuna vitu mobo, sijui mastrike manini. Watu wengi upenda place imetulia. What do you think?
I can tell you kitu moja. Why should you fear to go for quality education and choose a substandard education just because unaogopa strike? You know, the same thing mnaongelea about strike, that is the same thing that imefanya Ruto akaturo. Ruto is an alumni of the University of Nairobi.
Okay.
So here strike, it really builds people. Now students don't strike because they have to strike. They have to strike because they are fighting for what they really need, for what really belongs to them.
Okay. All right. So right now kuna mayouth wanakuwatch na wanadai kusikia what kind of message are you having to them as we wind up?
Yes. I can tell the youth, let's try these things. Try leadership, try business, try your passion, grow your talent, try what you're best in. In all means, we must make it. Whether in politics, whether in business, whether in acting, do what you have to do. But at the end, you have to make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sijui kama nyinyi mnakuanga huko kwa social media nini mko na hiyo time kweli?
Yeah, you have actually sai platform yetu mingi in that everything is going online. You must be on social media.
Okay. Yeah. So how can maybe people find you or your organizations and so forth?
Actually, on Facebook, my name is Washali Edwin Washiali.
Okay.
Yes. On IG, I'm known as Prince Jinam. Yeah. So basically, that's where I am. Twitter, I'm still Washali Edwin. Yeah, those are my social handles.
Okay. Yep, umesikia, make sure unamfollow pia, unaweza kuwa unamdm in case you're interested in leadership. I think you may be working together as well. So a very, very special shout out to the Emory Hotel, a very special shout out to NIBS College, campus zote were represented. A very special shout out to wase wote wako behind the scenes, wase wote wana support hii production. A very special shout out. Make sure not follow across all social media platforms at Edivoke 254 Entertainment. It is my Make Show. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great week ahead. Amaji. Thanks sana kwa kukama. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.